Good morning guys and welcome to my channel Confessions of a Gaming Mum. Welcome to Sunday post run. Did group run this morning. It was a really good run actually. Nice to have a chat and do just a steady pace. It actually felt, even though I had pizza last night and not a lot of sleep, I had very broken sleep because of Bubs. Obviously my husband had more of a broken sleep because of Bubs, because he was getting up with him. But yeah, it went surprisingly well. It was knackering at the first because like literally in the first 500 meters there's a really steep hill that we have to run on this route that we do, and yeah, it absolutely kills. But it was a really good run and I found it quite easy. My pace it's still between like 7 minutes and 7.5 minutes per kilometer, so I'm still not getting back to like my old pace, but then I'm not really pushing myself much at the moment, so I'm still in that frame of mind. Like I do want to get out more than once a week, but it's just finding the motivation to do it. Hopefully in the next few weeks, as things like as the days get brighter and stuff, maybe like in Italy it will be my sort of thing of when I'll actually start running 3 times a week again, and then I'll continue that when I get home. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, it was a good run overall. If you watched the last video, if you remember from like a week ago, basically Bubs was very sick yesterday, like very sick. He was sick quite a few times. I went out and bought him some Diarrhea, tried to feed it to him. He was very reluctant because it smelled like juice, but it didn't look like juice, it just looked like water. So he was like, are you trying to trick me? But eventually we got him to drink it because we wouldn't let him have any more juice because we tried to give him food for dinner and he was sick everywhere. So then we were trying to get him to drink this Diarrhea stuff because obviously he drank some of it, we gave him a little bit of like cordial in it to try and make him drink it. So obviously he brought all that up. We convinced him that he shouldn't be having juice because it makes him sick, so he should just have water. And then we gave him the Diarrhea in then because it tastes like blackcurrant. He was like, oh, I know, I like this trick you played on me, mummy and daddy. So we drank all that. And then he basically was like, mummy, I want to go sleepy time at like 7 o'clock, bless him. So we took him upstairs and he didn't take long going off. But he had quite a fitful sleep and he was absolutely like burning up. So we gave him some Calpol and then he was a bit more settled, but again, he still kept waking up. So this morning, look at him, and he's got like really rosy cheeks, like bright red cheeks, and then a red face. And he's still like really warm. So yeah, I think we just got to keep an eye on him today, although I've got to go and see my nan and drop off her shopping, so that should be fun. But we gave him, because I bought him yesterday, I bought him some bunny shaped crumpets, and he was nibbling on that when I left him this morning with my husband, and I haven't had a message to say he's been sick, so hopefully that means he's okay. He's just going to have a bit of a high temperature now. But yeah, I think we won't stay long at my nan's today because I don't obviously want her to get it. That's the last thing she needs. So yeah, so that's the plan for today, that we're going to go see my nan. And apparently this week it's threatening it, like it's really dark, miserable clouds here, but it didn't rain on the run, luckily. It was cold, but now I'm really hot. So it's apparently meant to rain today, but then next week is meant to be really nice. Like the temperature's going up and it's going to be all sunny and lovely. So hopefully you can do a lot of stuff around the house and things. I'm also having my hair cut tomorrow, so I'll have to do a before and after, I think. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I bought hair dye to do my hair, so let's just see how that turns out. But anyway, I should head home so I can have my shower and get ready for the day. So I will probably see you for the shop haul. Hi guys, welcome back. So just as I was putting my top over my head, having my shower, the shopping turned up, which is obviously good and also bad timing because I would have preferred to have been fully ready before they came. But never mind, it is what it is. So yeah, so the shopping, there was a few things that we had to have substituted. Also, we've now started getting shopping again for my nan, so that's also included. So I'm trying to remember what everything was. I know because if you've not watched these shop hauls before, we've now budgeted £75 a week for our weekly shop, just to make sure that we do keep an eye on it. We do keep everything to a limit. We keep it under control and everything. I mean, we're lucky enough that that's the sort of amount we can afford, but also it means that we do have to sort of keep an eye on things now because of just the way things are. We actually got through, like talking about like budgets and stuff, we actually got through a email from our electric and gas provider because we were really sort of worried about what our rates were going to be, because obviously we saw everyone's rates going up, like some like twice and like threefold sort of thing. And so yeah, we were just really apprehensive about what our costs were actually going to be. So we got an email, so we kind of know we have 3 options apparently for our bills going forward. We can either have variable, which keeps it at the rate it is now for now, but it could be that we get 1 month and we have to pay like 5 times, 10 times the amount because it's just the rate that the energy rate is at that time. Or we could have 1 year or 2 year fixed rate, and those fixed rates are more than double what we pay now. We're lucky in terms of the rate that we pay now is actually really, really low, like compared to what I hear other people have in terms of like a household with 2 people and a child sort of thing. Ours is quite low considering. So it's good in terms of, I was dreading it was going to be higher, but it's still a lot of money that we've now got to manoeuvre all our budgets and stuff around so we can actually see how we're going to fit it in, because that money now eats into what we were putting aside for my husband's train ticket for when he starts going back to work twice a week. It's one of those things in terms of, it's good because it could have been a lot worse, but it's still the fact that this is such a stupid thing to be happening, because you just know the way that some people are going to be charged for this, it's probably going to end up killing a lot of people in this country, and like the government just need to sort it out. But anyway, before I get into a massive rant about that, our shopping, we budgeted for £75 a week. It came to £87, but that's, like I said, because that's including my nan's shopping as well. So we take that money from her when we drop off her shopping, and I think my nan's shopping came to about 15, so it means ours came to like 72, but that was because we did go slightly over because my husband wanted to get his Easter eggs, and there was something else as well that we ordered, and I can't remember what it was. There was something else that we ordered. I actually think it was mainly my husband's Easter eggs, but there was one of the Easter eggs that weren't actually available, so we've actually saved this week by like £3 or something. So we'll have to see when he tries to get his other Easter egg again next week what it will be, but it's quite a big shop as well. But anyway, enough talking, let's go through what we've got for the week. Okay, starting our usual spots. So I've had to top up on my popcorn. This is another thing I wanted to get for this week because obviously it's coming up to Easter, so we've got some hot cross buns. Love my hot cross buns. Like, Easter is one of my favourite times of the year because I just love Easter eggs and I love hot cross buns. Who doesn't know, to be fair? Topped up on our onions. Got red pepper as well. I've got an extra bulb of garlic just in case. Last week, Bubs actually surprised us by eating bananas. So we've gone back to risking buying some more to see if we can actually get him to have like one a day as a healthy snack. And we've got Bubs yogurts as well. I've got my husband's vegan yogurts. Got some Hovis Best of Both because where Bubs is still liking to have his cheese sandwich for lunch. My husband's got some hummus over here. This is what we got for my nan's. Like I said, that came to like £15 roughly in total, what she's got there. So because we're not doing earth and wheat anymore, we're actually buying the tortilla wraps with our weekly shop. So like I said, it's a pain in the ass that we've had to do it, but we're just trying to keep on top of our finances and stuff. So that's the way of it, unfortunately. So we've got some noodles for my husband because I'm going to start doing him a stir fry on a Monday because the chicken and rice thing that I used to make, obviously I'm not eating it now because of the vegan meat that's in it. Bubs that barely eats it because he's just become super fussy now. So the only person that eats it is my husband, like the vegan chicken. So I was thinking I might just start making him a quick stir fry, and he liked the one I did for him the other week with these noodles and the chicken. So I'm going to start doing that for him. Hence why we have some more soy sauce because we're running out. I ordered 5 of these and I ended up getting 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 3 packs of like but these aren't high protein. They're literally just the regular ones. But yeah, they've given me this many. It's going to last me for quite a while. So yeah, but I haven't had to pay extra. That's just what's come. So yeah. Interesting. So what I'm going to start trying to do, because I don't know if you noticed, I was eating a lot of, it was grilled chicken, halloumi and onion as my weekend treat, but because halloumi is so high in salt, I wanted to try and like replace it out with something else. And seeing as we're going to Italy soon, I've just been really into like getting back into my Italian sort of food. So I've bought some pesto, red pesto, because obviously it's got tomatoes in it, so it's like slightly healthier. Obviously this is my logic. So I'm going to have that with some grilled chicken, and I'll show you the cheese that I've replaced with the halloumi in a second. But yeah, I will show you that we've got eggs as well for the week. got Bubs his strawberry bites. He's been a bit better with them, so I made a patch that I weren't going to buy anymore, but as he's been quite good in terms of only like having 1 or 2 a day, he's not been like bugging us for them. I've decided that I'll still keep getting them, but we're not going to buy loads of them like we were before. So I've got turkey mince as well, so I can have my turkey keema still. So we ordered cannellini beans, red kidney beans, black beans, and I did order haricot beans, but they didn't have any, so they've given us another tin of cannellini beans. So I think what I might do this week is actually make a 3-bean chilli instead of a 4-bean chilli. So it won't be as big, but yeah, it just means that I'm not putting double the amount of cannellini beans in. So yeah, that's the only way I can do it really. Or I could put 2 amounts, I don't know, I'll see when it comes to it, but I might just make it a 3-bean chilli this week. So yeah, so this is the chicken I've got for my lunches for the weekend. Bought some more cordial, topped up on Oatly. We've gone back to having 4 and seen how we get on. I do think we had a lot more than we normally do though last week, because where we made pancakes with Oatly, so obviously it used a lot more milk, but I think we were kind of struggling just having the 3, so I've added an extra one just to see if that improves things. So we've got some falafel for my husband's lunches, his fig rolls as well for his lunches. Got his vegan chicken and mushroom pie. Got Violife creamy. I didn't have to buy the grated this week because I overbought last week. Well, I didn't overbought. I bought it and then but completely forgot about the fact that like we still had loads left from before. So there was a whole unopened pack now in the fridge, so that will go with that. So saved a bit of money this week on that. Got my husband's rocket and baby leaf salad. So this is what I'm going to be having with my chicken and pesto. I'm going to start making paninis because I've decided the way my stomach is, it's not bread that makes me bloated, because I go for weeks at a time without eating any bread and it's still just the same. So it's something else obviously that's making me bloated. I just need to find out what it is. Hence why I'm kind of cutting out the onion as well, because I have a feeling it might be onion. So I'd hate it to be onion, but we're just going to see. I'm still going to have onion in my turkey keema, but it's not going to be as much. It's like literally like 1 onion over 2 days sort of thing. So yeah, just cutting down on the onion there. Got cheese for Bubs's cheese sandwiches that he has every day. I've got my grated cheese because I was running out, so thank God for that. My husband absolutely loves these burgers, so we've got some more of those, and these are the vegan chicken strips I was talking about earlier. And then last but not least, this is the egg that's turned up. He did order, I think it was a honeycomb one and a orange chocolate one, but they didn't have either, so they just substituted this one, salted caramel one. So we'll see, we'll get him, like try and get him one next week, because basically he gets 2 of these, they're £6 each. My truly like indulgent decadent one that I got is £12, so he gets 2 of these and it equals the one that I have. So that's how we kind of worked it out. But yeah, anyway, that's our shop for the week. It is quite a big one, as you can probably see. So yeah, now it's just a matter of just putting everything away.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I listen all around. Listening to my sound. Listen up, listen down. Listening to my sound.
Good morning, guys. So it's Monday morning. Hubs has just taken Bubs to nursery. He's a lot better today in terms of he's back to his usual whiny self. But he's had his breakfast. We gave him his strawberries and he ate all but the last 4, and then he was like, do not like strawberries. So I'm kind of like, I've just bought you a load. Please, please don't start hating them now. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes, if he's actually not going to eat them anymore. But I thought I would, because obviously the hairdresser's coming around today. I don't know what time she's coming, so I'm going to just get on with stuff until she gets here. But I thought I'd do a quick sort of thing of like, this is before with my hair. Obviously you see my hair like all day, every day, whenever you watch these videos. But I don't know how different it's going to be. I am going to ask her to, obviously I've got the hair dye, so my hair's going to get dyed. And I'm going to ask for it slightly shorter, so probably about here. And I'm going to ask her to put layers in. Whenever I talk to her about putting layers in, like before, she's always said, oh, I don't want to put layers in because your hair's really thin. But I'm going to ask again. I'm going to try and insist that I have them, because I just feel like it will at least give my hair the appearance of being thicker and actually look better than it just being flat, like straight flat down. I want some sort of shape to it. So I'm going to see if she'll do it. Because I do think probably since the last time she saw me, my hair has got slightly thicker. I think last time I saw her, I had a problem with in terms of I weren't eating enough protein. So I think my hair's got slightly thicker since then. So I'll just see what she says. But yeah, so this is my hair now. So hopefully she can do something with it. But we'll just see what she does. I want to do something with it rather than just having it trimmed. So I can't show you the back, but yeah, this is my hair now. So let's see how it looks later. I also wanted to do a quick rant about the whole thing with the whole debacle with, like, we're still waiting on our statue, you know, the Lara Croft Lost World statue, which the whole rest of the world actually has now. They have their copies pretty much. It's only the UK citizens that don't have it, which obviously is Brexit. I had this issue when I bought my husband's Ghostbusters models for Christmas. It's like a massive issue I had with them. It took weeks for them to come through or to actually hear anything. Paid for delivery to Weta when I originally bought them, and it was only when when UPS knocked on the door to deliver them that they basically said, well, we can't hand them to you until you pay this delivery fee or delivery charge. I can't even remember what it was, but it was basically another charge, and it was like an extra like £30 or something. I'd already paid like £20, so I end up paying like double the delivery charge. So I'm saying to my husband, I'm really anxious that that's what they're going to do with the Lara statue. And obviously the Lara statue, it was really expensive for delivery because it's a big statue. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm super anxious about it. I'm just hoping it turns up before we go to bloody Italy, because we've got like 4 weeks, I think, till we go. So I'm hoping it turns up. But yeah, apparently it's Europe being all like, well, you shouldn't have left the EU if you wanted to have your parcels delivered on time. So, oh, the pettiness of it all. So I think one of my goals in the next couple of days, because my husband's been in touch with Weta, because obviously where he works with Square and he works within licensing and stuff, so he's able to, he has contacts at Weta, and he actually asked them, look, it's getting to a point, like, even they don't even have their copy at the Square Enix office, because obviously the Square Enix office is based in London, and none of the UK statues have been delivered yet. So yeah, he's like asked, like, what the hell's going on? We need to know what's happening with these statues, because we don't have it at our own office. And yeah, they said it's not their fault, it's the delivery. It's like the EU just like holding them for some reason, just really taking their sweet time with it, like getting them registered or whatever they need to do. So yeah, God knows when we'll get them, but apparently we're going to hear something from not the delivery people, because that's UPS, it's someone else. I think it's like when I had my husband's statues delivered, I'm trying to think of the name of the company. I know it was like a holding company based in the Netherlands that messaged me to say that my statues were on the way. So I'm wondering if that's going to be who my husband's going to hear from before, like, so we know when roughly they're going to actually they're actually going to leave Europe. So we'll see. But that's where the statue's going to go. So over the next couple of days, as soon as we hear from that company, that area is going to get sorted. Because if you have a look, yeah, this is where the statue is going to go. So I need to get rid of all this, find where I can put all the photos and stuff, and I need to clear out under there. It's just been a place where I just stuff a load of things. I might move our newspaper rack as well, because we do not use it, and it just gathers dust. So, and we've got like our plugs there. So what I might do is see if I can move the plugs to under the table, and then just move the photos to somewhere else. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but yeah, they're going to have to go somewhere else. So we'll see how. I think she should, once everything's been moved off there, or the lamp will stay, but everything else will be moved off there. Yeah, she should be able to fit on there, I think, with everything else moved off. So I don't think I've properly showed off our statue collection, so I thought I'd... now seems the time, so because hopefully our other statue will be delivered this week, so one can only hope. So this was my baby for absolute years, my last of a statue. Absolutely love that statue. These are the ones that I got for my husband for Christmas, because he's a huge Ghostbusters fan. I think there's one left in the collection I need to get, which is I can't think of the name of it. Is it Zool, the dog from the first one? So that's all I need to, that's the last one I need to get, I think. But yeah, these are Weta's Mini Epics collection, if you're not aware. It's just like they make caricatures of famous characters, either from film or from games and stuff. So yeah, I think they're absolutely brilliant. I love them. But I really want to get him like I said, the dog one, because it's a gorgeous statue. So Bubs keeps saying, "Oh, Ghostbusters!" I'm wanting to play with them. I'm like, "No, don't touch them." So, so yeah, so it's interesting, like trying to keep him away from them. But yeah, so I got Ellie when I got the Last of Us Collector's Edition, and then these are all my. See, this is like where I can show I'm like such a massive fan of Weta. So obviously I've got Aragorn. I've got. So this is Bilbo and Gollum. This was with Expected Journey, like the Blu-ray box set that we got. Got Smaug, beautiful Smaug. Smaug is my favourite. Desolation of Smaug, that was from that. And then this one's from Battle of the Five Armies. And then we've got that Minas Tirith, that's from Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Obviously, massive fan of Moana, so excuse our thermostat. Yeah, so that's my Moana statue that I absolutely adore. It used to be on a coffee table, but obviously we can't trust Bubs with it, so that's why it's there. And then you've got Nathan Drake. I think this is probably the statue that's the closest to like the size of what Lara is going to be, but still Lara is going to be probably almost twice the size of Drake. But it's absolutely huge, and that's the only place it will really fit. Yeah, I would put it on like our TV cabinet, but again, I don't trust Bubs with it. And then we've got Bard. Bard was, I had a massive debacle like trying to get him delivered. I think like they had to deliver 2 because one got lost. They didn't know, they couldn't track it. They didn't know where it had gone. So I had to get them to redeliver one. So yeah, he is absolutely amazing. He's a beautiful statue. And obviously I've got Arwen. Gollum, I think, came with the Two Towers. I think the Two Towers Collector's Edition. And then this one, he is just absolutely gorgeous. This Smaug. This is like when I have absolute undying faith in Weta and their skill as model makers, because just look how beautiful he is. The amount of detail on him is just absolutely gorgeous. I actually saw him when we went to New Zealand for our honeymoon, and they just brought out the model and put him in the glass case, and I was like, I want him. I absolutely must have him in my life. And it was a couple of years later that he was actually available to buy, and we had him delivered. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love him. And then these are all our other models that we have downstairs on display. So obviously I've got Drake with Uncharted 4, Hitman, just because obviously my husband works for Square Enix, so able to get a few Hitman or a few like free models here and there. Obviously loved this one of Ellie, had to get a special edition one of Ellie. And then another one of Deus Ex, naturally. And I love these Assassin's Creed ones. These are what my husband got me for Christmas once. So it was this one, and this one, and then this one. And then obviously I've got the Assassin's Creed models as well. Standing on a chair to show you our Lara collection. So yeah, so we've got Lara. Her bows snapped, I think, when we moved in. So I need to get my friend to tighten her bow. That's one of the Lara statues we got. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and yeah, we actually got all these for free through my husband's office, because they were just like in their store cupboard, not being used. Hence why, like with this one, she's not got the map, because normally she sat there holding a map. Couldn't find the map. I think she originally had a missing ponytail, but we randomly managed to find it in a box. So that was quite lucky. So we've got, she's one of my favourites as well. I just love these statues. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I was so pleased we were able to get at least one of classic Lara. He made a 3 Lara hiding behind a rose, so I just moved it. I got it in a light Lara, and she is absolutely gorgeous. They're also dusty. I do need to get up here and dust them. So that's our Lara collection. We have a lot of other ones upstairs, like all the cheaper ones are upstairs in the office. But yeah, these are the pride of our collection. But there's nowhere else to put them when they're not going to get like knocked or whatever. So just up here at the moment. Maybe when we move, we'll get like a special case and put them all in so people can see them better. But yeah, Lost Valley Lara will be in good company, I think.
have to think of where to put all these statues. Oh my god. So you got all the boxes, but who's the boxes for? Who's that?
Wawa.
Yeah.
Eating the gun.
Yeah.
Eating the Wawa gun.
They are, aren't they? Naughty dinosaurs.
Don't eat in the gun, butter. That's the raptor.
Yeah, she's treading on the raptor, isn't she?
No, get off my raptor car.
Yeah. Hi guys, I've got to be quick because today's not going very well. It's a beautiful day. You look out the window and it's absolutely gorgeous sunshine. But it's apparently very cold and very windy, and husband has taken Bubs to rugby and that's not lasted very long. So apparently all the kids are like falling over because it's windy, like they're getting knocked over by the wind and stuff, and a lot of the kids are crying and a few kids have gone home. So my husband is bringing Bubs home. They've literally been there like 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm not happy because it means I'm not getting my like half an hour's peace on a Saturday morning that I like cherish so much, especially when I'm feeling as shit as I am and I've got a splitting headache. But anyway, apologies because you probably haven't heard from me in a while, and that's because I've not been well at all, like really unwell, like to the point I was having like, I was feverish, I was shivering. I'm trying to think, Wednesday and Thursday I was absolutely terrible, and yeah, it just weren't nice at all. My throat was completely closed up to the point I was really struggling to swallow, so I was barely eating or drinking anything because it was just so excruciating, and like it was just basically impossible. As soon as I tried to swallow something, it would just come, like my throat would just like push it back up again, sort of thing. It was horrible. So yeah, so that weren't fun. As you can tell, I'm still a bit ill now. I've got like killer sore throat, like I said, a really bad headache, but I've got a headache from the really like sort of horrible coughing that I've been doing, like to the point I'm retching every time I cough, and yeah, I hate it. It's horrible. So yeah, that's why I've not vlogged. I wanted to vlog, but I've just not been able to because I just felt so crap. But obviously, good news is that we received the Lara statue. I did my live stream. I was just able to do a live stream of it, of the unboxing yesterday. So I'll link to it below or whatever, because I'm gonna edit it and put it up on the on my channel. She is absolutely beautiful. Obviously, we were really pissed off because we found out that we would be charged another £300, which is basically VAT that the UK government put on top of the value of the statue, because our government are a greedy bunch of tossers. So of course they would want to get more money out of it. So yeah, so unfortunately we couldn't get around it. We had to pay it. But yeah, it finally got delivered yesterday. So that was good. It meant I could do unboxing and stuff. Also met up with Home Ed Lot at our local nature park, which was lovely, and it was such a beautiful day yesterday. Really lovely. So kids were all running around and playing. One of the mums has never been there before, and I think she was quite impressed with it, so hopefully it means we'll go there a lot more often. They do a lot of like events there, and they're quite pro homeschooling as well. They do a lot of like activities for homeschoolers. Hopefully it means we'll be going there like in the future, but for like homeschooling and stuff. I'm trying to think if anything else has happened. We've confirmed a babysitter. I don't know if we said that or not. Yeah, we confirmed a babysitter for Florence. So it's like a couple of hours for 2 days a week, and then 4 hours on our actual anniversary day. So me and my husband can go and have a nice meal, sans Bubs, and just have like a nice chill out. So that should be fun. And the woman seems really nice, like that we've chosen, because we got to choose between like we had a choice of 3, and the one we've got, she's like an art student, and she loves doing painting and crafts and stuff with the kids, and she loves baking as well. She loves cooking, which is great. And obviously she's a native Florentine, so it means that well, what I've said is I hope that she'll speak to Bubs in like mixed English and Italian to get him used to like the dialect and stuff, because obviously all we've been able to teach him so far is 1 to 10 in Italian. Hopefully I can get him to do some more muzzy exercises when we're actually out there, but we'll see. But anyway, yes, so that's booked. Rose is coming around today, hence why I didn't do my stream yesterday, because obviously I did the unboxing stream, and then afterwards I just felt really crappy, and I was like, I really want to save my voice for when Rose is here tomorrow, as in today. Oh, it's just so sore, my voice. My throat is, it's killing me. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, looking forward to fish and chips tonight and a good old chinwag while I can still breathe. But I'm hopefully it warms up today. I think it's just that wind. If it weren't for that wind, it would be a beautiful day. So, but anyway, I've just finished washing up, so I need to go and get ready for when Rosie shows up, because I think her pole class has been cancelled. So she's coming around earlier today. I've not bothered with my weight either this week because of like my diet's been all over the place. I've just been eating when I can and just eating sort of like the easiest things I can with my throat. So yeah, but I did weigh myself yesterday and today, and I'm the exact same weight. I can't remember what it was at the beginning of the week. I'll see if I can put the numbers up on the screen, but I'm at like 170.2, so I can't remember if that's good or bad. For me, I don't think it's too bad considering what I've been eating and how sort of irregular and like how much I've not been keeping an eye on my diet and stuff. So yeah, I don't think I'm doing too bad. But yeah, I need to log off this video before they come around the corner because I know they're going to be here soon. So yeah, I'll probably put in a clip quick of my final clip for the video of Lara, because obviously I want to show her off because she's absolutely beautiful. She's absolutely stunning. I just can't get over it. And Bubs absolutely loves her. He's kind of like, every time what he says, he's like, I love Lara. I love Lara and Raptors. So he absolutely loves her, which is great. So, and he's not tried to sort of like play with her yet. He's touched her a few times and we've been like, no. So that's the only thing, we just have to keep a close eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything too drastic with her. So yeah, I'll just put in a quick clip of me showing off Lara because I'm sure you'll love her as much as I do. So yeah, so there she is, guys. Lara's finally here at home. She's like absolutely amazing. I love her to pieces. Worth the wait, worth the money, worth the stress. She's absolutely gorgeous. And like the Raptors are absolutely amazing. So yeah. So it turns out, yeah, we had to pay £300 on the door pretty much when the UPS driver dropped her off, because we have to pay VAT as UK citizens because our government are a greedy bunch of C words. So yeah, so in all, I think we paid nearly £400 to have this delivered, on top of the over £1,000 that it actually cost for the statue. So, but yeah, she is absolutely our pride and joy now. Absolutely adore her, and Bubs absolutely loves her. He's like, every time he sees her, he's like, I love Rara and Raptors. And now he also thinks, like, understands how badass Lara is, because he actually thinks Lara is fighting raptors on a volcano. He thinks that's a volcano. It's like, how more badass could you be? Not only fighting raptors, but you're also fighting raptors on a volcano. So, you know, amazing. But anyway, I think I'll leave this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow us on social media, all the links will be down below. And on that note, I'll say love you guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye.